What's up YouTube, this is Naruto340 and today I'm bringing you guys a deck of the month video. This will be for the month of April or May, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to be bringing you a lot more deck of the month. So today we will be looking at none other than Machina gadgets. A little quick overview of what I'm going to be talking about to you guys today. Alright guys. I've been playtesting this deck for quite a while, and I am personally a more conservative player. I like to run anti-meta gadgets, and yeah, with like Thunder King Rayos, Trigodia gadgets, smashings, and stuff like that, 1-for-1 cards. But this build brings a lot of steam to the gadget players. In this build, it kind of forces you to play very aggressive because of cards like Machina Fortress. And yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's pretty good if used correctly. As you can tell, I don't run Cyber Dragons in my main deck. I don't know why. I just didn't have the room, and honestly speaking, I really don't need it. Most of the times I have enough to special summon two of these guys or even more in one turn. So yeah, it's pretty beast. So let's talk about this for a sec. If you guys don't know what this card does, this is the reason why this deck is so good. Machina Fortress, you could special summon this card by discarding a total of level 8 stars. So if you have this and another gadget, you could ditch both of them, bring this guy out. Now this card has a really nifty effect. The first effect allows you to destroy a monster when destroy a card, I should say, when this card is destroyed in battle. Another thing is when this card is targeted by a card effect, you get to go through your opponent's hand and discard one card at random, which is pretty amazing. I run 3 of these because you can never have enough of these. Let's say you have 2 of these and 1 of these other cards. You could instantly drop 2, drop a gadget or any other card for that matter, and special summon this guy. It's pretty beast. I've OTK'd a lot of the games that I've played, and it's pretty good. It's alright. The searcher for the Machina cards, this card right here, it's an 1800 beater, as you can see, and it's a union monster as well. But when this card is special normal summoned, you get to add any card with Machina in its name. So if you have a beastly hand with Machina Force in your hand already, you could go through your deck and search out this guy. Or if you need something else, you could search out this guy as well. It's a deck thinner, and it gets you those cards that you need at that very moment. So this card is always a plus. Machina Force is just purely used because of Machina Fortress. Without Machina Force, yeah, you would have to ditch a lot more cards, and that's always not a good sign. Yeah, so having this card around to just tribute to special summon, so 1-for-1, it's pretty amazing. Besides that, this card has no real use. Now, obviously I run the standard 2 set of each gadget. These cards are just for deck thinning, food for Machina Force, walls, and what else? Recycling cards into the deck to just, yeah, gain more advantage pretty much. Scrap Recycler. This card's pretty beast too. Turn 1, if you have this card, you normal summon. This card allows you to send any monster, machine type monster, from your deck to the graveyard. So usually I like to drop this guy into the graveyard, special summon, bash bash, game, stuff like that. And then he also, I forgot about the second effect. He has a nifty effect where he could bring back 2 level 4 machine type earth monsters from your graveyard to your deck. So these guys right here, Machina gear frame, or the gadgets to recycle and to draw pretty much. Machina Peacekeeper, he's like the Sangan of this deck. When he's destroyed, he gets to bring 1 Union monster, which is all you pretty much need. And the Union monster that we always search for is this guy right here. So that's pretty much what this card does. And it's also a Union monster, so whatever. Card Trooper to mill, 1900 beater, draw 1 card, it's always good. Plus he's our earth type and machine, so that's good as well. Standard traps, bottomless trapples, 2-dimensional prisons, torrential, mirror force, and solemn judgment. The spells that I run are 3 Book of Moons, which are amazing. Smashing Grounds 3. This card right here, which allows you to pretty much create walls and advantages even when your opponent has the upper hand. Let's say you're just playing a deck who, let's see, what's good right now, like X-Sabers or whatever. They bash into one of your gadgets. You get to bring out one Earth type monster, machine type monster from your deck to the field, special summon and defense, so your life points are saved for 1 more turn. Pot of Avarice, these are proxies, I know, but they're used because a lot of the times I'm ditching monsters into the graveyard. So for me to have this card to recycle them, for example, these guys, Scrap Recycler, Machina Peacekeeper, Card Trooper, whatever it may be, just so I can recycle, put them back into my deck, redraw. It's always a good thing. And the staples to Heavy Storm, Mystic Space Typhoon to get rid of those annoying back row. And last but not least, limiter removal. When I'm pushing for a game, or if they have, let's say, some big ass synchro like Stardust or Colossal Fighter or whatever it may be, I just activate limiter. Yeah, there's a downside to it, but I usually only use this for games, so that's why I have that in there. Cyber Dragon, I've been testing it out. It's alright. I usually don't use it as much as I would like to, but it's in my side deck, so that's why I have these 2. Chimera Tech Fortress Dragons. These cards, this card could be really good if used correctly. So, yeah, once again, here's a little quick overview. If you guys also run this deck, please hit me up. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what your thoughts about this deck and its potential is. And yeah, that's about it for this video. And just be out on the lookout for just Salvo Dad and all these other cool things. Maybe even the quick draw warrior decks that that topped in Shonen Jump, New Jersey. I have all those things up for you guys and more trade binder vids. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is Naruto 340 and peace out, guys.